Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was,
No jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light, huh? I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet. What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help. Hey, that was one honest mistake. One! And considering the fact that mosquitoes have a tendency to kill people, I think I learned my lesson. As did the rest of Rizzo's. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards. I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. Hold a moment. You haven't... Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me. But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here. Oh yes, I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001. I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the cadence of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about? Who? I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again. It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here, so if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me. Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else. Mother did mention that from time to time, but she always kept me far away from her work. Who could complain about happier workers and higher profit gains? Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say. Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think. Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
I've never seen one of these in person, though I have read several tedious descriptions of them.
This sweeping bee area.
Everyone all right?
Greetings. Have you brought your auto-mechanical to the service technician lately? Clever, aren't we? Should be careful. Making accusations like that could get a body into a lot of trouble. Anyway, forget it. You aren't the person I was looking for. You're not covered in a layer of dirt, fertilizer, and self-loathing. Listen, I don't know you, so I'd rather keep my admissions to a minimum without the presence of legal counsel. I was waiting for someone to give me information about these hedges. That's as much as you need to know.
I'm pretty sure she's hiding something. And I'm not sure I want to know what it is.
I take offense to that, I think. You mean you honestly haven't heard? Either you're damn good at faking, or you're not from around here, which means you might be safe to talk to. To coincide with the Spectrum Brown unveiling, Rizzo's planted a prize in the center of Puzzle Hedges. A bottle of the first Spectrum ever made, Spectrum Original. I believe they intended to invite finders to the Brown product launch, but with Helen dead, I suspect that offer has been withdrawn. What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and crowds only make it easier for people to get behind you. I'm after the Spectrum Original itself. And not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no... In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market? Hardly. If the Corp really cared so much, they wouldn't throw their old products out so readily. All I am is a collector. Whatever people choose to think of my collection is their problem, not mine. Nope. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth considering. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal. You know, that's an interesting suggestion. Could save me the trouble of putting my tail close to the fire, and I've got some extra bits laying around to pay you with. Stick to the shadows, don't look anybody in the eyes, and watch out for mines and autumn.
Processing data.
No message. I'll show you happiness.
Halt. Beginning.
Here I go!
Maintenance required for adjacent automatic.
My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. Since you don't seem to be laughing maniacally, or I'm trying to come up with a new name for a glacial age product, but the creative side of things just isn't my... Hey, just because I'm in a hedge maze doesn't... Wow, a real consultant. And I had the good fortune for you to luck into me. I'd be delighted to pay. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer ring to them, and the product I'm trying to name is a vodka. Take your shot. Wow, that sounds great. I'm sure my bosses will love it. And don't worry, I'll absolutely credit you in one of the product footnotes. Oh, nothing all that fantastical. Just a new product idea Glacial Age R&D is working on. An idea that has nothing to do with why I'm in the puzzle hedges. But as it so happens, I'm a little on the lost side. If you find a map or a stepladder or something, don't hesitate to let me know. Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? Whoever gets to the center gets a rare Rizzo's product and the chance to meet Halsey and Helen. My eyes on the rare Rizzo's product, namely the Spectrum Original, the first product Rizzo's ever made. I intend to reverse.
So you're just gonna steal somebody else's formula? I probably should have seen this coming by now.
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference. All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production. Dishonest? I've only ever heard that word used in that arbitration serial Lawful Labelle. Rizzo steals, Spacer's Choice steals, Auntie Cleo steals. And so, if Rizzo's decides to release one of their original products for anyone to take, then it's Glacial Age's right to swoop in and be proactive. Reckon not. I've seen a couple of folks as out of place as, well, me. One's a lawyer. You can tell by the smell of cigarettes, booze, and tears. Must sense there's a lawsuit to be found with the original. On principle, I don't want him to get it. Also, ran into a woman with a funny look in her eye. Plain told me she wanted the prize so she could stick it on a shelf. Hell's the use in that. Shelf ain't gonna help nobody. It's these damn puzzle hedges. I don't know what I look like, but I reckon it ain't like a scrapper. That place is fit to burst with mines and killer machines. No doubt the work of my rivals. Better no one can get to the original if they can't have it. Looks like the others are getting a little more aggressive. I know it's asking a lot, but maybe you could find it for me instead? Help out a struggling R&D developer? My, oh my, wouldn't it be wonderful if a freelancer could help rescue me from my horrible plight? Hey, when a body hasn't contributed to her R&D team in what feels like months, she starts to pursue any leads that come her way. I tested into this job, same as anyone else, but there was a malfunction with the testing equipment during my final assessment. Makes me think that maybe I wasn't cut out for this. No matter what the scores say, it ain't easy for me to make things. Only had a few successes, like little sistis, pustules that pop, or my no muss, no fuss biodegradable bullets. What? You know about those? I mean, that's great. Unpopular, unknown, and unprofitable. Nice to hear it ain't always so. You forgot? I'm here to make a new product for Glacial Age R&D. My, oh my, would...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Great day for a star. Keep your voice down. I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on my own. Think fast. Nobody of consequence. Think of me as an archivist. I collect that which the corporations have dismissed as failures and try to sweep under the rug. Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a stick, apparently supposed to be used like a spear. Had a tendency to ream the user's torso with buckshot. Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is why I keep my actions decidedly in the I did. Someone I paid to inform on the... For security reasons, presumably whoever I was in contact with was lying. Damn it, they must have known I was coming. This is bad news indeed. Maybe there's hope yet, though. Some lead where the prize was supposed to be.
Welcome to the Nut Hut, the only place... Now I'd love to get you some... Wow, what a strange question. I'm much too delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower-level spectrums to workers from RR&DD Labs, Hive Control, and the Conservatory. Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay grade, and Black Hole Birdie bought my most expensive spectrum when he visited. I wish he'd bought more. Oh, if you're looking for your own spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar, so long as you have the bits to back up your taste.
So what's the plan?
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
By everything that's ordained by the architect, what in law's name is wrong with your face? Your smile is terrifying.
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket. Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR&DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling. That's right, she was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest. Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes? She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go. Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzos would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing. Well now, you certainly are an individual of refined taste. There are folks who defend the premium option and its sprat petting zoo, but once you've been bit by one sprat, you've been bit by them all. Of course, tours of any excess level must be suspended during a scheduled pollinization cycle. Our mosquitoes are quite territorial and have been known to sting both workers and visitors alike. Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land. Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some mosquitoes on trial. Accidents do happen on the job. Why would I? I am daily filled with bursting happiness by bringing to fruition my life's purpose. This job is a blessing. In fact, I can't say I've ever been merrier in my whole life. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore. Gosh and goody gumdrops, but I could talk about the orchards till my lips fell off. Instead, let's talk about whatever interests you, because that's what interests me, too. What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you? Oh, drat. This distresses me, and I do not like feeling cross. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. They were always a reliable... So, what might you be looking to find out, Miss... Did he now? Well, that sounds about right. He has been mightily outspoken in his disdain for Slug in recent months. The overseeing orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a contract termination in the place of our regular payment. Rizzo's decided we don't need their services anymore. See, with our new morale-boosting medical treatments, our employees are much more productive. No need for unsightly intimidation tactics. Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. Trade secrets and all that. You understand, I'm sure. Of course. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers. And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly profit reports. So if nothing else, it's my responsibility at all times to smile, smile, smile. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available. An excellent decision. Now, presently, you're standing smack dab in the we call this fecund landscape the Purpleberry Orchards, since that's our main crop. But we also sow and grow mock. I do hope this pleasant conversation has... I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization. There's a reason why we keep him behind an elect...
I heard about what happened to Helen. We ran that hotel. We were...
I didn't know Rizzo gave us that info. Seems quite unnecessary.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills. Welcome back, Captain. How can... Goodbye.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. I knew it. See, I made what... You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's a... You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. He what? Aw, but hang on. That means we'll be getting even more ships in soon, right? So I gotta work. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in house. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanj... We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-roaders who do make it out here are sub. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stuff, but that's all outside our walls. Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good...
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see... Oh, and if you're headed that way... I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment. Signed by the Black Hole. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Seal? That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way. Whatever you say, I could talk tossball for hours. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days. I'd show you around, but I gotta keep walking.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor? What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the... And how should they know what they're missing? I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over... Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a Look, you're making me melancholy.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's getting so I can't tell the blood. But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't... If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's... Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? It is a shithole. It's a free shithole, though. Plenty of ways to blaze your own...
It is an admirable endeavor if misguided.
I ain't saying it's easy, but look around you. If it's impossible... Besides, the booze is good. Something... Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my... More than you have, I suspect. I plan to sit here and drink. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got... Well, they work. We got a deal.
What are the chances?
Sounds like rats.
Hello again, dearie. And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing... Who's your lucky friend? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Aren't you a naughty... There are no discounts here, but Auntie... Oh, I'd have to talk to Mr. Nandi about... Anyway, is there anyone else needing a pickup? Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing, and... Much as I'd love to, my roommate. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. Well, I suppose I could use the money to supply... Very well. I'll make an exception for you.
You're back. All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady... Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We could... That said, 3's already a crowd.
As long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the...
You look like a preacher. You attract... What's up? What's with the pleasant... You want to know something? Just ask. I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed. That's all I know. Besides, I had a few friends here, and they were staying too. No. That's a painful trail I ain't keen on walking again. It's not your business, and I'm not saying more on the subject. What's up? Oh, sure.
Poor Isaac. I thought we were safe inside these walls.
Well, well. Isn't often we see... Enjoy. Now what can I do for you? Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know... And I don't mean that Something else I can do? Not since Amber Heights. These days we have... Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years. Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the... Nope. But a man can...
We got a fight on our hands. Here's a little trick I learned in prison. Leave them to me. can handle this. By the law, we are unstoppable.
You hiding? Gonna find you.
I'm on it. We have the advantage.
Kill them.
We are victorious. I'm on it. Here's a little trick I learned in prison. That isn't working. Ah! Down they go. Everyone all right? Attack him. Never anger a man of the cloth.
survive and the weak perish. Leave them to me. Everyone all right?
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead! This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine? Is that a trick question? Never mind. Marauders. That's good, I guess, as I wasn't looking. You're clear. But I would caution you against pressing. I take it you ain't met the other Seath. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the... There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little...
I'm on it. Come out and play. Hear that? To prevail.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
I smell blood. Everyone all right?
Performing and
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Get them our way.
Out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. You're talking to space to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are... Nice and coherent. Good. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker. Excellent. I have a good feeling about our business relationship. I'm sure it will go much. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hope they destroy the transmission. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the... Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's prop. Aside from the bits, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. last. I'll get the door. You hurry on.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's... This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued... Allow me to pose my question in another manner. If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier... Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send some... I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. Oh, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal no. What is wrong? However, you're welcome to brew me a Just step outside, flip the switch.
We're almost done. Let's
Terrific. I'll be here. Waiting.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stuff. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota for prickly. Take care out there.
What in the... Captain, there's a fireball in the sky.
Black holes. Did you see that? Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we Oh well, a pity for the crew. But I can't see how it affects me.
Hiram? Can you hear me?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my...
Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Ourselves... Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out what...
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave... Which means, get off my void damn channel!
That one's done for. Down they go. Everyone all right? I smell the car! Never anger a man of the cloth! Up. Nice kill! More careful. Hear that? Get up! Something there.
Go.
Here they come. Let me handle them. Oh, nice. Everyone all right? Doubt there's anyone or anything alive in there to cause you to breathe. Feels like I'd be more effective out here, watching for threats.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. Again and again. Setting up the engines are going to blow through our coils, and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. Signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
The gunship. Have you secured... At last.
Great. We're about to...
And you, Captain? No. Our hearts have long since closed to... This is it. Let us meet our forces in the ruins south of the city. Come prepared.
Something's not right.
Easy does it.
Wanna sell your shit for beer money? Yeah, that's how we fucking do it! Take him down! We need backup!
Gonna sell your shit for beer money. That's how we fucking do it.
Welcome to the iconoclast, asshole!
Hey.
Take him down!
Just that good.
Welcome to the iconoclast, asshole.
Something's not right. What was that? Something's not right. That's odd. What was that?
Watch and learn. I'll deal with them. I'll take care of them.
Thought I saw something.
Something's not right. What is that? Something's not right. That's the last of them.
Sanjar's death is... But I mustn't let that distract me from our victory. And save it we shall. With every step we take forward, the board... For the moment, we will recuperate. Collect ourselves and our...
We've arrived in Eridanos.